Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make and interact with an NPC script. So, this was requested by Claude, Stefan, okay, whatever. But, so, he wants me to make it so that I can interact with them, and then the, what did he say, he? Can it be a she? He wants the NPC to talk back to the player. So, let's just go and get started. We can go and create a new base plate. And we can create a new NPC by going to plugins and then clicking rig builder and then click block rig. You can also just find your own NPC, it doesn't really matter. I'm just using this one from the plugins. So what we can do is we can click on the dummy, and we can insert a script into the dummy. And then also we can call this dummy NPC. Then create another script inside of the server script service. Call it server. Insert a folder into the replicated storage. We can call this folder remote events. We can insert a screen GUI into the starter GUI. We can call this interact GUI, and then inside of the starter GUI, we can insert inside the interact GUI, we can insert a local script called interact. Alright, so let's go back to our NPC script. We can call this, I don't know, you can call it talk script. And let's go to, how should I start this? Let's go to our server script. Let's create a variable. So let's remove everything inside of it and create a variable called local talk event. We can, inside the remote event folder that we had inside the replicated storage, we can create a remote event. And then we can call this talk event. And we can do up here equals game.replicated storage.remote events .talk event. So we can do talk event dot on server event connect function player comma talk. Now just press enter, and then we have a new line. So we can do, so let's go back to our local script here. I thought I called this interact script. Okay, so remove everything inside of it. We can call local player equals game.players.local player. We can do local humanoid root part equals game art player dot character wait for child humanoid root part, and then let's move this down a few lines and go to the top. Repeat wait until game.players .local player .character .humanoid root part. Okay, and we should also, let's customize our GUI here. So let's go to interact, right click, insert a frame. So we can go and customize this frame. I'm going to remove the border size pixel, set the background color to a grayish color. I can do about there. And then we can call this, frames I guess is fine. Now let's go down to the size and position. So we can set the size to 1, 0, 0.2, 0. Maybe that's a little bit too big, so we can do 0.15 or 0.15. That's still too big. Okay, we can just do 0.1. And then we can, for the position, we do 0, 0, 0.9, 0, just like that. And that brings it down to the bottom. Then inside it, we can insert a text label, and we set this size of the text label here to 1, 0, or how about to 0.8, 0, 1, 0, and then get it like that, and then set the background transparency to 1, and then it kind of disappears. So we go to text color and set it to white, like all the way up, so we can kind of see it. We can do text scaled, and then choose your font. So I'm gonna probably just use cartoon. So there we go. Change the text to text, and then call this text label chat label. So now we want to go back into our interact script and go up here and set a new variable, local frame equals script.parent dot frame, and local chat label equals script or frame.chat label, and then make 2 lines down, make a new variable, and you can call this user input service equals game get service user input service. Game get service user input service. Okay, now we can do whatever key that you want. So I'm gonna use E. So what we can do is user input service dot on user input service dot key event input begin connect function key pressed, and we do if key pressed dot key code equals enum dot key code dot whatever code. I said E, so I'm gonna use E. Done. So here what we're gonna do is we're gonna check if the player is within range to talk with the NPC. So I usually use 20 studs for most of my videos, so I'll use 20 studs. So we can do if humanoid root part dot position. We should probably put this in brackets. Minus, here, we can actually do this on the server side for everything. So let's go ahead and create a new variable after the user input service, and do local talk event equals game dot replicated storage dot remote events dot talk event, and then we can do talk event fire server, and then it can just say 1 for now, because what this one will do is basically we can chat to it multiple times and it'll give us different responses. So I'm probably not going to show that in this video, but I can do it in the future if you want me to. Why is this not called server? Okay, so on talk event we can do here, we can test if the player is within the NPC's range. So we can create a new variable here, local NPC root part equals game dot workspace dot NPC dot humanoid root part. So we can test here now is if player dot character wait for child humanoid root part dot position minus NPC root part dot position dot magnitude is I think it's greater than 20. I never memorized this. Then we just print player in range for now. So now if we test this, let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it's the opposite direction. So if the magnitude is less than 20, yeah. I always get that wrong. So if we come over here now, press E, it says player in range, and if we move away, it no longer does it even though I'm pressing E. So that's cool. So now we can go to our talk script here. And then, okay, then we can create a new remote event called NPC event. NPC event. Then local, we can make a new variable here called local NPC event equals game.replicated storage. You know what, let's not do that. Get rid of the talk script and remove the NPC event. And then create a new module script inside of the NPC. And we can call this NPC module. NPC module. Go up to back to our server. We can create a new variable, and we can call this local NPC module equals game.workspace.npc.npc module. Oh wait, let me do require, and then in brackets put that inside of there. It's like this. Okay, and then what we can do is we can go to NPC module. Oh wait, let's not do that yet. Go back to our NPC module here, and we can create a new function called interact with player. So function interact or module.interact with, and then we can create a new variable, call this player, comma text. And then here we can go back to our server, and we can just do NPC module dot interact with, and then we can give the player, which I'm pretty sure player is a data model or something. So let me just check that. Yeah, okay, it is a data model. Okay, so we can return the player, and then we can return, just for now, say hi. So now what we can do here is we go into the NPC, we click on the head here, and then insert a new, I think it's billboard GUI. And then we can call this response. And then inside of it, we can create a new frame. This frame can be text frame, called text frame. And then inside of text frame, we can make a new label, text label, and then set the size to 1, 0, 1, 0, like that. And go back to response, go to light influence and set it to 0. And then let's bring it up a bit, so I think it ends off, extent offset, and then we can do 0, 2, 0. Yeah. Oh, and also go to the humanoid inside the NPC, and go to just health display always off, and then display distance type to none. Did that do it? Display to none, and then there it goes. The name disappears of it. So now we can go back to the head, and we can go to the text label, set the border size pixel to 0, and we can set the text frame to 0. Set the background transparency of the text label to 1, and so now we can resize the response frame. So go here. We can do 0, 200, 100. Oh no. Oh, 100. Oh no, you can do something like that. It doesn't really matter. And that should have been 1, 0, 1, 0. And then again, you can set the text what you want it to be. Text scaled. Yeah, I may have to select it. That's pretty much a glitch. And then actually, I want to make this a little bit longer, the response here, so we can make it 250. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we can just make the label name response label, I guess. And then just text to text. Okay, let's go back to our NPC module here. Create a new variable after local module. So local text equals script.parent.head dot I think it's response dot text frame dot response label. It's actually a lot. So we can set the text dot text equals text. Okay, that's very confusing. Let's call text to text var so that doesn't get in our way. So now if we actually try this, so if we go over to it, we can see it says text, and if we press E, it changes it to hi because that's what our response was. So that's working okay. We can go to our local script where our screen GUI is. So your interact script, and then we can create on top of the user input service. We can type in delay 0, function delay 0, function, and then on a new line we can do while game get service. Why does it keep on doing get children? Get service run service dot render stepped wait, and then just do. And then what we can do here is if humanoid root part dot position is minus. Let's create a new variable up here after the root part and call this local NPC root part equals game.workspace.npc.root part, and then so we go back to here, NPC root part position dot magnitude is less than 20. Then we can go to, let's create another variable after the NPC root part, local text equals text label equals NPC root part dot what is it called, dot head, game.workspace.npc.head dot what was it called? I forgot it. Dot response dot, what's next? Text frame dot response label. Okay, and then we can do text label dot visible equals false, else text label dot visible equals true. So now if we go ahead and try this. So, oh, I think I spelled this wrong here. Yeah, I think I did. So we go back to our interact script, render stepped, it's hard to see, like that, render stepped. Should work fine now. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's not do text label. We can remove it and just move back, just to remove this response label and just make it text frame. So now if we try it, it should work properly. Okay, yeah. So it's invisible until we come within 20, and then we can press E. And if we move out of the way, it disappears. And then, so all we can do is we can go to our frame here, go back to here, and then we can go here, and then we can insert a new, let's do text label. Let's make the size 0.1, 0, oh. Go to our text label here, 0.1, 0, 0.1, 0. Okay, now let's actually not do that. I mean, okay, actually this is what we can do. So when they get close enough, we can say here, okay, here we can do, in the else, we can do frame dot visible equals true, and we can go over here, equals false. And then we can do chat label dot text equals press E to talk to NPC. And then we can go up to our server here, and we can change this interact with. So we can do if this is very messy. If talk equals 1, then else, and we can go up here, else if talk equals 2, then we just kind of copy and paste this to the amount of times you want to do it. So 3, else if talk equals 3, then, and then we can just go here, and then we can do NPC module dot interact with 1 player comma 1, and then we can do here, player comma, this is number 1, and then we can just copy and paste. This is number 3, this is number 2, and then we can create a new variable up here called local chat with. This is just a test, you don't have to use this. So it's number 1, right? And then we can go down here as chat with equals chat with plus 1. So now every time it comes back, it'll change the number if this works properly. What's wrong here? Let me see. Oh, I keep on clicking that. So if we go here, what's wrong? Okay, I guess that works. Let me try this again. What is wrong here? I'm not sure what's wrong. Close to close if at line 7. I don't see what's wrong here. Else if, maybe you can change this to, oh, okay, I see. Just do else if it's not, else space if. Just now if you go and retry this. Yeah, okay, I see. Sorry, that's my mistake. You actually have to do else if here, and then let me add this bracket here back. And then now if we can try it, it should work. Okay, yeah. Now ours, and once we come close, so it says press E to talk to NPC, and once we run away, it disappears. So we press E once, it says this is number 1, and we can say it again. Okay, I guess that's not working. This is number 1. Let me see here. Oh, I see. It's actually chat with. Here. Actually, let's keep it as talk. Remove the chat with here. Right here. Right here. Then we can go over to our local script, interact script, and then we can go over here, and now we can do chat with. Local chat with equals 1, and then fire server chat with, and then chat with equals just chat with plus 1. So now if we run it and we go over to it, we press E, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and then it'll probably just error if you try it again. No, I guess it doesn't. Or anyway, guys, this is pretty much the basic way of doing an NPC script, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want me to do a part 2, just tell me in the description. I'm also working on a lot of other request videos, so I'm trying to get them all out, but there's a lot of them to do, so, you know. So subscribe if you're new and like this video if you haven't already liked this video. You can find the model and everything in the description. Peace.